Good day, folks. It's Cross Country Caspar. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I did talk to you yesterday about the blackout, whether it's curtains or I use plastic bags, whatever. I thought I'd extend that and talk about it more. Blacking out, I looked it up because I really want to know, why is it that we're doing it? When we were younger, our parents always said, "Oh, leave a light on so somebody thinks it's somebody's home." But in a shit hits the fan situation, it's controversial. So I looked up online to see when it started, and I guess in World War II, that's as far back as I could find from my research. World War II in England, 1939. They were told that it was a regulation. They had to black out their windows because they didn't want bombers to be able to see any light coming out of homes. Okay. I thought I can only talk about me personally. I would do it because I'm in downtown. I'm in the heart of a downtown city. I'm on an acre of property that I have to keep secure. Now, outside lights around the property are shining, and there are areas of the outside, in the city sidewalks that look as though people are in here. My personal dwelling, I don't want anybody knowing that I'm in here. Also, since I'm, getting ready for the big, bus life, I will not be here forever. Some people have a home where they're going to be in it for the rest of their days, and they may not want to put up anything as like the black bags that I just taped up. Well, since I'm not going to be here forever, it doesn't matter. Other people have to make their own choices. I went out last night and I looked, and you could still see light because I didn't do the bottom. So today I went and I did the bottom. So I'll check that out tonight and make sure, because that area is in my kitchen. I do spend a lot of time prepping, doing meal prep, storing foods, packing out, doing things that I need to do for preparations. So I do like it to be black in there, so no one knows that I'm in there. Now, whether that's, there's an alley and it's the city, it's downtown. I'm serious about it being downtown. So from the back, you could see in there. I could play all kinds of scenarios out in my head, but there's reasons that I would want it to be blacked out. I wouldn't want anyone to see. And everyone has to make that decision on their own. This is a big bunker in here. And there's a lot of decisions I make based on whether I want to be seen or I don't. So the other thing I want to talk about was, all the junk on the news and da-da-da-da. I don't prepare because I'm scared. I prepare because I want to be ready. We just made a plan together, my daughter and I and a friend of ours, so that if shit did come down, let's say we have some riots. We already have riots. We already had riots. We had things going on in the city that were problematic, and especially if they came this way. So if I have to bug out, and I got to grab, the dog and the things I need that are next to the door and throw them in the bus, I can do that to get the hell out. If my daughter wasn't around, I'd grab some things of hers if I could. And anyway, we found a place that we would meet. If there was a reason that she couldn't come back to this property to see if I'm here, she could drive around the outskirts, see if the bus is gone, and meet at the appropriate area, which is what we would do. I think everybody should have a plan like that. The what ifs. Play some scenarios in your head. What if I have to get the hell out? And that's including if there is a fire, things like that. It's important to be able to get the hell out. And of course, save the things that you need to save. I'm not going to be able to take everything, but I will have, the necessary paperwork that I do need. Absolutely. My purse, credit cards, cash, gold or silver, whatever I'm grabbing, it'll be in an area that I can just grab and go. Things that I think about, and not just think about. I do it on a daily basis, and it's fun for me. Now, I know people go to work. I go to work too, but it's a different type of work, meaning that I'm not told by a boss when I need to get up and when I need to go to bed. So if it's too hot here, I can work out at night, pulling weeds or whatever I need to do, or I can get up early in the morning and do that. So I still work around the property, and it's fun. I really enjoy it. And it's funny, if my mom's listening, she'll remember we had a bunkhouse when we were young in the back of our property, and my dad had a mechanic shop. He was a mechanic, big rig, diesel, that kind of thing, truck. He was very good. But I used to go in that bunkhouse, and I would pretend all day long that I was, getting it ready for something, cleaning it out, playing in it, doing what I like doing. I don't know why, I just did. It was no walls in it. It was a mess. Some walls were up, some weren't, but I played in it a lot. So I kind of been doing it since I'm really young. I like trying to figure out how to hide and how to be stealth and things like that. So anyway, that's my gig on the black bags. Other people, if they own houses, they're going to do what they need to do so that nobody knows you're in there, especially when you have to have lights on. So take a look at that. Maybe you don't want people to know that you're in there. It might be to your advantage, or it might be to your advantage to have lights showing. I don't know. Everyone has to make that decision for themselves. So enjoy your day. Stay safe. I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.